A very warm welcome to coverage of the opening ceremony of Orkney 2025, the 20th edition of the Island Games, marking the 40th anniversary of this incredible event, which brings island communities from all over the globe together to compete in a spirit of friendship and goodwill. Over the next week, we'll be enjoying action featuring 24 island teams taking part in 12 different sports. Venues across Orkney, it's an incredible range of sports too: archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, golf, football, gymnastics, lawn bowls, sailing, swimming and triathlon, all happening here and all free to get in and watch, which is such an inclusive way of saying a huge thank you to the amazing local support that has set up these games. I'm Howard Bentham, and alongside me is a familiar voice to listeners and viewers here in Orkney, Robbie Fraser. Robbie, before we talk about how we've got here and we get into the opening ceremony, it's worth just describing what's happening in Bignell Park right now. It's an incredible scene. It's a wonderful coming together of humanity. It's just brilliant. Acts on the stage, local school children performing for us as well. It's just been a brilliant, brilliant day. Worth just talking about the journey here, if you like. I know you've been involved from the very start, Robbie. It's been hard graft to get to where we are today, hasn't it? Talk us through the route to Orkney 2025. Yeah, well, I hope it was your round and you got your hand in your pocket, Robbie, for that. Let's chat about what the opening ceremony looks like and what viewers can expect. The highlight, of course, is that we've got a royal visitor here today, Robbie. Tell us about that. Well, Robbie, thank you. Chat about what's happening here in Orkney at Orkney 2025. So many stories to enjoy and many stories to be written this week as well in competition. So enjoy the action across the 12 sports this week. That's about it from us for now. Time for the opening ceremony.
competitors, officials, International Island Games Association members, special invited guests, sponsors, members of the organizing committee, volunteers,
community of Orkney, and of course our special guest, the Princess Royal. Welcome to the 20th International Island Games, the first time that Orkney has had the honor of hosting the games. And we would now like to welcome to the stage Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal, Gordon Deans, and the Lord Lieutenants. Please also welcome the Orkney Sea Cadets as they march the International Island Games Association flag to the flagpole. We will now have the ceremonial raising of the International Island Games Association flag. The flag will be raised by Linda Lowe. Linda holds the record for the largest medal tally of the Island Games for Team Orkney. Linda competed in the Island Games from 1987 to 2003 and has 2 gold medals, 2 silver and 4 bronze medals from athletics, competing in javelin and hammer. Linda was inducted into the Orkney Hall of Fame in 2024. She is the program director for the Olympic Solidarity-funded coaching initiative to increase the number of female coaches at the Summer and Winter Olympic Games, and has been supporting some of our local coaches in preparation for these games. We're all about to get the opening ceremony underway. Let's give a massive welcome to our hosts, Stuart Bain and Lorraine Kelly.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Are you enjoying this weather? Yeah, isn't it absolutely fantastic? I'm Lorraine, and I'm joined by this wonderful man who I know that you all know very well.
Hello, Orkney. How are you today?
Well,
so we are delighted to be your hosts for the opening ceremony this evening. It's fabulous to see so many of you here in the Bignell Park. We know that some of you have had long journeys, and we must thank the companies responsible for bringing you here. Logan Air, as our key partner, has brought many of you to these islands, and I know that I maybe look like I'm just off the Glasgow flight and I've been handing out caramel wafers, but this is actually the official Orkney 2025 tartan by Aurora, and I think it looks pretty good.
Beautiful. I did have a beautiful tartan shawl from Aurora, but it's a bit hot for that, don't you think? But I'll keep it for the next time that I come back.
Who would be a problem?
Who would have thought? You know what? Let's thank the Stereo Lobsters for keeping us all entertained as the teams arrived. Thanks, of course, to all of our performers today. The Orkney Secondary School students, they were brilliant. Orkney School's Expressive Arts Project, Our Islands, and of course, the Picky Fitness Group XRs. They were amazing, weren't they? They were just brilliant.
Fantastic.
So all the teams are here. I can see them all in front of us. So all of you, give yourself a massive, massive round of applause just for being here and being amazing.
That was pretty good, but I think you could do better than that. Come on, let's give all the teams another big cheer. Now, Lorraine, I know that you love a bit of bling, don't you?
Absolutely, I'm blinged up.
You certainly are.
Yeah.
I did suggest that we hosted this ceremony in matching Diamante encrusted tracksuits.
Again?
But apparently the organisers didn't receive the email. Although the people who really deserve all the bling are the incredible athletes that we see in front of us, and they're going to be competing for these stunning medals.
Look.
Designed by medal sponsors Sheila Fleet Jewellery. Aren't those amazing?
They are. They're so classy and beautiful. And Sheila and her team have really done an amazing job. They feature, of course, as you know, Orkney's iconic standing stones. The medal design is by Jodie Brown. And the ribbon, yes, Jodie, yes. Thank you to Jodie's mum. And the ribbon was designed by Olivia Yorston. Over 1,200 medals will be handed out to our lucky winners during these games.
People from all our island communities are known for being generous with their time and their money. And this is a good chance for us to thank the people who have made these games possible. First up, our amazing volunteers. This would not be happening without you guys stepping forward, so a huge thank you for that. We have got an incredible 900 volunteers helping everything run smoothly during the games. You're all amazing. We would also like to take a moment to thank the long-term games volunteers, many of whom have put in countless hours and have been at this, preparing it for years. A heartfelt thank you to all of you.
Absolutely, you've done an amazing job. Like Stuart says, couldn't have done it without you. I'm wearing tangerine in solidarity with you. We also want to highlight, of course, the invaluable contribution of our Games funders and sponsors. A huge thank you to every single business who became a sponsor, from the big ones to the PD ones.
Well done, Lorraine, speaking the local language like a native.
I'd love to be able to say PD. Of course, if you don't know, PD is the word for small, wee, tiny. You'll probably hear it a lot over the coming week, but these games are anything but PD. They are massive, and this week is going to be huge.
It's going to be amazing, especially if the weather stays like this. Fingers crossed. But now, here to tell us more about the games is the chair of the Orkney 2025 Organising Committee, Gordon Dean.
Thank you, Stuart and Lorraine, Your Royal Highness, Minister, distinguished guests and dear friends. On behalf of our entire community, may I extend the warmest of Orcadian welcomes to you all. After many years of preparation and anticipation, we have arrived at a truly momentous occasion. Today we embark on something extraordinary, the 20th International Island Games, right here in Orkney. Since the very first Games in the Isle of Man back in 1985, Orkney's athletes have proudly competed in every Games. And for many of those years, we've dreamed of hosting this remarkable celebration of island spirit, friendship and sporting excellence. That dream is now a reality. It's an immense honour and a source of great pride for our community to host these games, especially as we mark the 40th anniversary. Here in beautiful, sunny Orkney, yes, sunny Orkney, we are renowned for our hospitality, our warmth, and our open-hearted welcome. We are thrilled to be sharing our islands with you and hope you will feel the genuine embrace of Orcadian friendship throughout your stay. The sight of athletes from 24 member islands, a dazzling sea of colour and camaraderie, is nothing short of inspiring. Islands may be remote, sometimes hard to reach, but as we all know, they're always worth the journey. This is the largest event to ever be staged in Orkney, and Orkney is the smallest island, now taking that mantle from Shetland, to ever host the games. As the saying goes, best things come in small packages, so brace yourselves for an exciting week. We would not be here today were it not for our main funders, and we are deeply grateful to Orkney Islands Council, the Scottish Government and Sports Scotland for their unwavering belief in our vision and their continued support in bringing it to life. Their backing reflects not only the power of island communities to rise to a challenge, but also reinforces Scotland's well-earned reputation as the perfect stage for world-class events. We also acknowledge the incredible generosity and support of our partners and sponsors who have helped to make these games a reality. There are too many to mention them all, but they have all made a positive impact and are proudly listed in the games brochure and recognised across venues throughout the island. That said, I must take a moment to offer special thanks to our three outstanding gold sponsors, Sheila and Martin Fleet of Sheila Fleet Jewellery, who alongside designer Jodie Brown have created and supplied over 1,200 exquisite medals to be awarded this week. Each is a work of art, and we hope, with fingers crossed, that many stay in Orkney. Stephen Kemp of Orkney Builders, event, and Logan Eyre for their essential help in ensuring smooth transport, logistics, and bringing many of you here safely. A special thanks also goes to our exceptional Games delivery team, led by our Games Director, Kirsty Talbot. Kirsty, give us a wave. And her long-suffering deputy, Joe Henry. Well done, Joe. Together with our dedicated board of directors, they've poured their heart and soul into this games planning and have earned every ounce of our admiration, and perhaps a few days off once the games conclude. To our dedicated committees, officials and governing bodies of our 12 sports, thank you for your years of hard work and commitment in readying our sports facilities and venues, which I'm sure you'll all agree are nothing short of outstanding. And of course, a special salute to the incredible 900-strong team of volunteers, affectionately known as the Tangerine Dream Team. They'll be a constant presence throughout the week, ensuring everything runs smoothly and making sure Orkney is your home from home. And finally, you, the athletes. You are the heart and soul of these games. You've trained with discipline, travelled great distances, and now stand here representing your island communities with pride. Whether this is your first games or your fifth, whether you take home a medal or simply memories, your presence here is powerful. Our message to you is simple. Aim high, make new friendships, create lasting memories, and savour this unique experience. But above all, enjoy every moment. Thank you, and we wish you all a successful week.
Thank you, Gordon. Thank you so much. And Gordon's absolutely right. It's all about having the best time. It's about doing your best. And it's also, I think, about making friends. I've already met people from all over the world when I've been here, and it's just been fantastic. But this now is a really important part of the opening ceremony, where our athletes take the oath. Representing Team Orkney and all the athletes here for the 20th International Island Games are Greg and Isla Rendell, husband and wife members of the bowling team. Please welcome them both on stage. And can we also invite all of our athletes here to come together and take the oath? The words are going to be on the screen, so please make sure that you join in.
We declare that we will take part in the Orkney Island Games of 2025 in the spirit of true sportsmanship, recognising the rules which govern them and desirous of participating in them for the honour of our island and for the glory of sport.
Well done to all our athletes. What a special moment that was. Now we would like you to give a warm welcome to the chair of the International Island Games Association, Andrew Ingston.
Thank you, Stuart, and thank you, Orkney. Sunshine and Kirkwall, who knew? Your Royal Highness, Minister, distinguished guests, and friends from islands around the world. It is my great privilege to welcome you on behalf of the International Island Games Association to this, our 20th Games, being held in the beautiful Orkney Islands. For many of us today, these Games will have felt a long time coming, and of course, having been unavoidably delayed by 2 years, they have been. As Gordon mentioned, on our 40th anniversary, the Games this year will be hosted by the smallest island ever to do so. A title, until now, held by your near and dear neighbours, the Shetland Islands. In 2005, I witnessed firsthand that incredible week, and those Games are still fondly remembered by all who were involved. I have no doubt that the Games in Orkney this week will create another lasting legacy for sport in this community, and a week which will last long in the memories of all involved. As Gordon stated, the Games cannot happen without a great deal of hard work, and over the past few years, I've witnessed a staggering amount of dedication and personal sacrifice from Gordon, Kirsty, Joe, and the rest of the team, who have all worked so hard to make these Games a reality. Their sheer determination to make these Games a week to remember should not be underestimated, and they have my thanks for all their efforts. Our thanks also go to local and national government and their agencies, local sponsors, volunteers, and anyone who has helped in any way to make these Games a reality. And to you, the athletes, enjoy your week. You've trained hard for this event, and now is your time to shine. But at the same time, please remember that this week is not just about competition. It's about broadening horizons, exploring different cultures, meeting old friends, and making new ones. Make sure to meet new friends this week. Results are important, but friendships more so. Also, be sure to take in all that Orkney has to offer. Beautiful islands with a warm community waiting to welcome you all. Since 1985, the International Island Games has brought islands and islanders together in international competition. Our Games could not happen without your dedication and hard work. You are the stars of the show which is about to unfold. Do your best, but above all, enjoy this week. You will create memories which will last a lifetime. And with that, it is my great privilege to invite Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, to formally open the 20th International Island Games here in Orkney.
Sharon, thank you. And a particular thank you for asking me to join you on this occasion. I have my own happy memories of visiting previous Island Games, and I know how much they enjoyed being hosts, and I know how much you enjoyed being part of that. But a real welcome to all of the athletes, but especially the officials and volunteers and friends from across the island communities who make it possible to join together. And particularly here in Orkney, and an enormous thank you to everybody who has made it possible for the Games to come here. Well, I have to admit, I am slightly surprised. It's the first time here. Many of you have experienced Games before. Some of you, it's the first time. Opening ceremonies are here to set the scene and the atmosphere. Orkney is doing a pretty good job so far because the weather is helping, but believe me, these opening ceremonies do set the atmosphere. And I've always felt that they are particularly special at Island Games. Possibly because they're special places. The efforts of getting anywhere are probably greater than they are for most, the logistical challenges. But for you to reach the pinnacle of your sport at these Games is the same as it is for any athletes at any Games. And I hope that that will be what drives the future of the Games. But the reason it keeps on happening is because you enjoy coming and you enjoy being here. Now that doesn't matter if you're here for the first time or the 10th time, although if there are still people coming for the 10th time, it kind of indicates that there is a good network out there of people who reinvent themselves as athletes in order to appear at the Island Games. So I hope those of you who've come this year will want to do that in the future, and that Orkney will have set that standard for you to have real memories of achievement, yes, but enjoyment, and the generosity and hospitality of the Orkneys, as well as your ability to meet so many more people. I can only say, in welcoming this event here, that it is very much about your week. I hope you will enjoy it. Not everybody will win a medal, but I do hope that all of you will enjoy being part of this experience in the Island Games. And I have to say, it is with great pleasure that I have the honour to officially open the 20th Island Games in Orkney 2025. All the best.
Oh, that was so lovely. Thank you so, so much. I've got a note from the person in charge. This is very important. She says, does our Kirsty, please can you ask the islands to get into their allocated area ready to be called for the parade. That's very important. I know you're all mingling and talking to one another and all of that, but that's really, really important. Okay, thank you. And thank you to Princess Anne, the Princess Royal. She's my favourite. I know you're not supposed to have favourites, but she's mine. Now, as you're all getting yourself sorted out, to the final part of the opening ceremony of these Islands Games.
Before we move on to the start of the official proceedings with the water ceremony, we would like to thank you for the opportunity to host today. It really has been great fun. And we are going to let you know who is coming out, and we want to hear your best cheers for all the teams.
Absolutely. Make sure that if there was a roof, you would raise the roof. Now, this is so lovely. This is my favourite part of the games. Each team, as you know, has brought a container of water from their own island that will be placed in our central water feature created by Orkney's very own Kevin Gold and sponsored by WHB Sutherlands. And this, like I said, Stuart, I think this is such a beautiful thing.
It's such a special moment for the games. Lorraine, did you know that the Island Games are also known as the Friendly Games?
The Friendly Games, that makes sense. I think there's going to be a lot of friendliness. We'll see what happens in 9 months. We'll see what happens. Now, 24 member islands belong to the International Island Games Association. So, when everyone is ready, we can welcome the teams. And as the team to host the last games, Guernsey has the honour of walking out first. Team Guernsey, look, goodness me, they've got a young member of their team, haven't they? There's a wee teeny tiny one there. A team of 123 competitors. They're taking part in archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, golf, gymnastics, lawn bowls, sailing, squash, swimming and the triathlon. Their flag bearer is Amy Critchlow and their water carrier is Meda Valapuredi. I have to say these guys are one of the big hitters in the Island Games. Guernsey, I know. And they let us all know it, so they do. They are the second most successful nation in terms of medals won. They have won a staggering 1,600 plus medals and over 530 goals.
That's good going.
And they've hosted the Games 3 times in 1987, 2003, and of course 2 years ago in 2023. They have representatives in 11 of the 12 sports taking place here in Orkney. So, good luck, Guernsey. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you.
We could do a jig now.
They're just getting their flag and then they're ready to go. There they go. Looking good. Team Guernsey, good luck to you. They're the ones to watch. They are the ones to beat. They are looking good. Young man, you look splendid. No, the man behind you.
So that's the first team on the way. And next up, best team, Holland. The 38 competitors are going to be competing in archery, athletics, golf, gymnastics, sailing and swimming. Their flag bearer is Kim Berglund and their water carrier is Olivia Weru. Åland is the autonomous Swedish-speaking island in the Baltic Sea off the Finland coast, and they have hosted the Island Games twice. That was in 1991 and 2009. Back in 91, when Åland started the traditional symbol of the Games, when they asked all teams to bring water from the islands, which was then mixed in a fountain. All future games now have water from the previous fountain added to the water from each island competing in the new games, creating this wonderful and unique symbol of mixing together.
It's so beautiful. It's such a great idea. Right, let's welcome Alderney. Hi, guys. Lovely to see you. Now, there's just a few members. There's 6 official members taking part in athletics and lawn bowls. Their flag bearer is Susan Wood. Their water carrier is Emma Etheridge. Alderney is a founder member of the International Island Games Association in 1985. It is the northernmost of the inhabited Channel Islands, 3 miles long and a half a mile wide, and a British Crown dependency. They have won 5 Island Games medals, 2 silver and 3 bronze. So, will the Orkney Games provide them with that elusive gold? We'll find out this week.
And now we welcome Team Bermuda. The team has 74 competitors and they will be taking part in athletics, badminton, football, golf, lawn bowls, squash and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Koa Goodchild and their water carriers are David and Tamara Leach. This British overseas territory were the hosts of the Island Games in 2013 and they've been competing in the Games since 2003. Team Bermuda claimed 10 medals in the Games 2 years ago held in Guernsey and were gold medalists in both golf and football, 2 titles that they'll be keen to retain here in Orkney.
And I think those of us who saw them in the High Street in Kirkwall will know that they're very good at cricket as well.
Absolutely.
They were playing a game of cricket in the street, which was brilliant. Right, now we come to the Cayman Islands. 35 strong, the team will be competing in athletics, badminton, gymnastics, sailing, squash, swimming and the triathlon. Their flag bearer is Karthik Adapa and their water carrier is Sierra Broadbelt. The Cayman Islands, beautiful Cayman Islands, absolutely gorgeous. The warm waters of the Caribbean, well, they dominated the swimming events in the last edition of the Island Games. They got 5 gold medals out of the 16 that they won in the pool. They finished 10th overall in the medal table in Guernsey, and they've taken part in every Island Games since 1999.
And the next team's ready to go. It's the Falkland Islands. Let's welcome their 35 team members competing in archery, badminton, cycling, golf, lawn bowls and swimming. Their flag bearer is Kevin Clapp and their water carrier is Laura Bates. And the Falkland Islands, 300 miles south of the Patagonian coast in the South Atlantic. They're here to compete in 9 of the 12 spots included in this edition of the Games. And the Falklands won gold and silver in archery in Guernsey and also medalled in bowls and shooting in the 2023 edition.
Thank you for coming so far. And the Falklands are beautiful, Stuart. It's like Scotland with penguins.
That
it's
sounds pretty good.
Oh, it's pretty good. Next up, we have the Faroe Islands. Hey, that's an enthusiastic cheer. They are, of course, the future hosts of the Games in 2027. The team has 75 members taking part in archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, golf, gymnastics, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Roland Toftum, and their water carrier is Odvar Alberta Kimsdottir. They're founder members, the Faroes, of the International Island Games Association, and host for the second time in 1989. And like I said, they'll be hosting again in 2 years' time. Very successful team in these games, winning over 800 medals and 4th in the overall standings back in 2023.
And now our next team is Froya with a team of 47 members competing in badminton, football and golf. Their flag bearer is Johnny Charles Bremnes and their water carrier is Victoria Simov. They are also founder members of the International Island Games Association in 1985. Froya, the island municipality situated on the Norwegian coastline, are adding athletics to the spots they are competing in this time around as compared to 2023.
Fantastic. Right, now, Gibraltar, how are you? Yay, looking good. 59 Gibraltarians competing in athletics, badminton, cycling, sailing, squash, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Ivan De Haro, and yay, Ivan, go Ivan! And their water carrier is Christian Havas Jr. From the warmth of the Iberian Peninsula, we welcome them here. They've had an excellent Island Games in 2023, excelled in cycling and in the pool with 3 gold medals, 16 medals overall. And Gibraltar made their Island Games debut back in 1987 and were hosts in 1995. We expect great things.
Next up, we've got Team Gotland. In Good Voice, the team has 43 members taking part in archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, golf, gymnastics, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Albert Askengren and their water carrier is Emily Hansen. Sweden's largest island were the Games hosts in 1999 and 2017. Team Gotland is here in number and taking part in 8 of the 12 sporting disciplines. They're a hugely successful Island Games team who have won well over 800 medals in the 40 years they've been competing in these events.
Next up, we welcome Gozo. Hello, Gozo! How are you doing? Lovely to see you here. And the team is 56 strong. They're going to be competing in athletics, cycling, football, golf, squash, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is David Borg and their water carrier is Anna Mercis. Making only their second appearance in the Island Games, Gozo will be looking to build on their success in 2023. 3 medals in shooting, including a gold for Marlon Attard and a silver in the men's 5,000 metres for David Borg, have created a strong platform for this team in 7 of the sporting disciplines.
Now, can you welcome the 33 members of Team Greenland? They're taking part in athletics, badminton, golf and swimming. Their flag bearer is Rennie Anda Nielsen, and their water carrier is Rania Ray Watts. One of Greenland's strengths 2 years ago was the badminton court, where they had gold in men's and women's singles for Jens Nielsen and Sarah Jacobsen. And in badminton, took Greenland up to 14th in the overall medal table.
Very good. Right, now we have Hetra. How are you? Good to see you this afternoon. A team of 53, that's very impressive. They're going to be competing in archery, athletics, badminton, football, golf and sailing. Their flag bearer is Ole Hermanstad and their water carrier is Sigrid Rovik. Founder members of the International Islands Games Association back in '85. One of Norway's largest islands, they've got a rich history in these games. They won a silver and 5 bronze in 2023 at those games in Guernsey.
Now, expect a lot of noise. It's one of our biggest visiting teams. It's the Isle of Man. With 144 members, they're going to be competing in archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, football, golf, gymnastics, sailing, squash, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Laura Kinley and their water carrier is Phoebe Christian, who turns 13 today. Happy birthday, Phoebe. Another very successful Island Games team, one of the founding islands of the International Island Games Association, and claimed 3rd place in the medal table at the last games in 2023. Almost half of their 63 medals in Guernsey were won in track and field or in the swimming pool. So look out for them and their strengths in these areas as they go for gold once again here in Orkney.
Now let's welcome the team from the Isle of Wight, the beautiful Isle of Wight. They have got 77 team members. They're going to be taking part in athletics, badminton, cycling, football, golf, sailing, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Sammy Mumford and their water carriers are Grace and Harry Pointer. The hosts of 1993 and 2011 here in great numbers to try and beat their 5th place finish in the overall medal table 2 years ago. They are founder members of the International Island Games Association, won gold medals in shooting, athletics, cycling and swimming last time round. Another team to look out for.
And here's another one of those big teams. Please welcome Jersey. They've got 119 team members and will be competing in the following sports over the coming week: archery, athletics, cycling, football, golf, gymnastics, lawn bowls, sailing, squash, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Claire Forbes and the water carriers are Amelie Manton and Jaden Barry. The most successful island team in the 40 years that these games have been established. 2-time hosts, Team Jersey have won an incredible 1,800 plus medals and finished 2nd in the medal table to host Guernsey in 2023. Their power in the pool was clear 2 years ago, claiming 39 medals in swimming. They also won gold medals in athletics, football, golf, cycling and archery.
Very, very strong team from Jersey. Up next, we have Menorca. They have 49 members. Hooray! And will be contesting in archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, golf, gymnastics, sailing, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Jamie Taltable. Their water carrier is Sergei Gari. This is Menorca's 9th appearance at these games. They made their debut back in 2007 in Rhodes. They did really successful games in Guernsey, winning 7 gold medals across 6 different sports.
And now it is time to welcome Team Saaremaa. The 26 team members will be taking part in athletics, cycling, golf and squash. Their flag bearer is Rana Litme, and their water carrier is Linda Kabistik. Debuting at the Games in 1991, Saaremaa, the largest Estonian island in the Baltic Sea, really punch above their weight in the medal table, and they were seventh overall in Guernsey, dominating in athletics and cycling.
Right, I need you all to give Sark, our next team, the biggest cheer in the world, because they are the smallest team competing. There's only two of them, but what a two. What a duo they are. Their flag bearer, Kevin Adams, and water carrier, Jane Norwich. At just under 5.5 square kilometres with only 600 inhabitants, Sark is, of course, one of the smallest islands competing in these games. They picked up a silver medal in shooting in Guernsey to add to the 27 that they have won in their Island Games history. They punch way above their weight, and we're delighted to see them here.
Next up, it says here, our near neighbours and friends. Let's set aside all the inter-county rivalry and welcome Shetland. They've got a team of 162 competitors taking part in archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, football, golf, gymnastics, lawn bowls, sailing, squash, swimming and triathlon. Their flag bearer is Lindsay Henderson, and their water carrier is Katie Dinwoody. Shetland are another founder member of the association back in '85. They've competed in every edition of the Games so far, bagging 258 medals along the way. They're competing in every sporting discipline here in Orkney. Shetland hosted 20 years ago, creating history at the time as the smallest island group in terms of population to stage the gathering.
They look quite formidable, don't they?
Absolutely.
They do. Our next team is from St. Helena, and they've got a team of 4 competing in athletics. They've got a piper! Oh my goodness,
Love
that's
it.
amazing. They're going to be competing in athletics, squash and swimming. Their flag bearer is James Peter. Their water carrier is Tyler Anthony. It's so good to see a team all the way from St. Helena. And this is their 16th appearance in these games. The island in the South Atlantic, do you know what? They've won 3 gold in their history of being at these games. They are so welcome here.
Next up, we've got another Scottish team. It's the Western Isles. They've brought a team of 87 to the Orkney Games, and they'll be taking part in archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, football, golf, lawn bowls, and swimming competitions. Their flag bearer is Cara Hanlon, and their water carrier is Alia MacDonald. They've been competing in the Games since 2005, and they won 4 silvers and a bronze in Guernsey 2 years ago, including a fantastic performance by the women's football team, who are runners-up in that tournament.
Amazing. Oh, it's wonderful. Now look, the next lot won't make much noise because they're Welsh. They'll be so quiet. Inismon, how are you doing? 94 competitors. They're going to be taking part in athletics, badminton, football, golf, gymnastics, sailing, swimming and the triathlon. Their flag bearer is Martin Jones, and their water carrier is Henley Moffat. Founder members of the association since 1985, Inismon have competed in every single edition of the Island Games. They powered up the medal table 2 years ago. 5 golds in athletics. I wonder what we can expect from Wales this time. A lot, I think.
And now it's the moment we've all been waiting for, especially Lorraine when she sees who's holding the sign.
Hi, big man.
Let's welcome Team Orkney. The home team has 189 members and will be competing in all 12 sports over the next week. You'll be able to cheer them on at archery, athletics, badminton, cycling, football, golf, gymnastics, lawn bowls, sailing, squash, swimming and triathlon. The flag bearer is Ian Brock, and their water carrier is Tamsin Blowfield. the sheer hard work in the build-up for these games has finally come about, and it's a very special moment for these islands. I think all of us Arcadians are feeling a real sense of pride at the moment. Orkney can proudly say we're hosts, and their athletes are now parading as the final team and taking applause for the crowd. Will there be medal success for the hosts? I would like to think so.
Yes, definitely.
2 years ago, Orkney won 2 medals, a bronze in the women's 10,000 metres for Ali Kemp and a silver in archery for Stuart Stanger. I think the team's definitely going to be looking to build on that in 2025 in front of a home crowd.
Absolutely.
You can certainly feel the pride here. It is a very special moment for these athletes to be able to compete on home territory.
It really is. It's going to be such an amazing time. That's all of our teams now, and all that's left for us to say is huge thanks to all of you for such a warm welcome, and to all of the people that are here. I think we just can all feel the love.
Absolutely.
It's great, isn't it? It's wonderful.
And just final thing to say is good luck to everybody and enjoy the Orkney 2025 Island Games.
Thank you.